My name is Saghafi. I am from Cleveland, Ohio, and right now I train in Naples, Florida, and I'm a CrossFit Games athlete representing Lycan Fitness. I'm born and raised in Ohio, but my family is from Mexico. My mom's side is Mexican, and my dad's side is Persian. My whole family here is in Guadalajara, Mexico. So even though I live in the States, my heart is in Mexico. También hablo español, which a lot of people don't know about. It's an honor to represent the Latino community, just because CrossFit continues to be an up-and-coming sport, and it's very much recognized in the Latino community, but we don't have as much representation of high-level professional or games athletes just yet, but we're coming and we're up and coming, and to be able to bring that and show people that the Latino community is just as strong and we're just as passionate and just as capable is something that's so special. And I think as a Latina, I want to continue to show that to the world of CrossFit and to the community of CrossFit that we can and we will continue to be showing up and doing our best everywhere we go. I started CrossFit when I was 19 years old. I was in college. It was my first year in college, and I've always loved playing sports. I've played sports outside with the boys when I was younger. I loved just trying new things. Eventually I found CrossFit, and someone had introduced to me what CrossFit is. They showed me a video of very strong women competing or just showing their strength in this video, and I just completely fell in love, and I was so curious, what is this CrossFit? Why are women so strong? I didn't know women could be that strong. I ended up going to a CrossFit gym, and the first workout was so simple. It was burpees and sit-ups and planks and box jumps. It was the most simple workout, and I had so much fun because the community was super supportive. The coaches were so involved, and they were very personable, and they made me feel welcomed, and I had never been to a CrossFit gym before. I fell in love with the community, the camaraderie, the people, the coaches, and that's what kicked off my journey into CrossFit. I first met Lycan when I was competing at Wodapalooza in 2021. And all of a sudden, it opened new doors and a new connection, because my family on my mom's side and my Mexican side, they're from Guadalajara, Jalisco. And we connected with our family, with our roots, with our culture. And that's really what made me fall in love with Lycan, is how connected I am with the culture and the community and what they're about. As a Latina, is very special to me. And ever since then, we stayed connected, and I've been working with Lycan ever since. One of the hardest things so far in my CrossFit career was going from qualifying for my first year at the CrossFit Games in 2019 and consecutively missing qualification by 2 spots. And I missed the games I qualified but couldn't compete in 2020 because of COVID. In 2021, I missed qualification by 2 spots. In 2022, I missed qualification by 2 spots again. And it was getting to the point where I was feeling lost. I didn't know what to do. I was feeling like I was almost there. I was knocking at the door, but I consistently was failing at qualifying. And that's when I really leaned on the people around me. I really leaned on the people that believed in me. My community at CrossFit Mentality really is the community that pushed me to try something different and just go for it. And after not qualifying for the games for almost 3 more years, I ended up connecting with my first coach. And his name is Matt Torres, who coaches me under Brute training. And ever since then, we continued to build, and we started to close in on some holes, but I needed to take a risk, which was very scary. And so I moved from Cleveland, Ohio to Naples, Florida. And I ended up taking the biggest risk I could ever possibly take, was leaving my family, leaving everything that I knew, and just going for it. And sure enough, I went for it. I moved to Naples. We made things happen. I trained full-time under Brute and under my coach, and I was able to qualify for the CrossFit Games once again in 2023. Advice that I would give my younger self or anybody else would be, start focusing on the little things, right? Just because maybe the CrossFit Games is your goal, focus on what you're doing today, what you're doing in the details, focus on the small little details, and really being present in what you're doing now, and focusing on small goals every single day. and eventually all those small things add up to something big and beautiful, and maybe that is the CrossFit Games one day, or maybe it's something else one day. The Latino community is very special to me and something that I always carry in my heart, and no matter where I go, it's something that I always represent Mexico. I always represent Latino, Latinas, Latinos, and people from all over the world, that their goal is to hopefully make something big and beautiful one day, and hopefully my story helps, that people in the Latino community do the same.